What's going on, guys? Cesar here. Welcome to Fortnite. Today we'll show you how to jump to the highest point possible in this game. So let's get started. So basically what I mean by that is that I'm going to show you how to reach the highest point possible in the game, and you cannot reach higher than that, you know. It's just the number one high, the maximum height you could ever reach in the game. But don't worry, it won't mean that you will reach the moon or anything, you know. You cannot reach the moon in this game, I suppose. I mean, I will show you the maximum height, but it's not exactly something special. You won't go to the moon or go to the sun or whatever. Anyways, without further ado, let's get right into showing you how to jump to the maximum height you could possibly reach in this game. So yeah, let's get right to it. Alright, first of all, let's go through all the levels of height that you can reach in this game. So basically the lowest height that you can reach in this game is right here in Dusty Depot. This is basically the lowest height you could possibly reach. So yeah, let's just go right here into the middle or somewhere that's so deep. There we go. Now this right here is the lowest height you can possibly reach. We can go even lower by crouching here. Yeah, by crouching here, right there is the lowest level you could possibly reach in this game. Alright, the second lowest height level you could possibly reach in this game is right there, without crouching in the same exact spot. It's kinda cool. Now what about the third lowest level? Well, it's so easy, by jumping in the same exact spot. So yeah, that right there is the third lowest level you could reach. Alright, enough with the joking, let's just get out of here. I don't really like Dusty Depot anyway. So yeah, let's go to the ground and then we'll start talking seriously. So when it comes to jumping high in this game, there are a lot of items that you could use. For an example, the impulse grenade. The impulse grenade actually can make you, jump very high. The impulse grenade has a lot of uses. For an example, to push someone and also to hide in trees in the late game. Oops, took a little damage there. Anyways, yeah, the impulse grenade was the first item you could possibly use to jump in the game. Now they added a lot of other things. For an example, they have added the bouncer. Now the bouncer is something that you can also use exactly like you can use the impulse grenade, except it's actually way easier. And they've also added the jump pad. Now I'm not exactly sure which one came first, the jump pad or the impulse grenade. I think the jump pad came first. I'm not exactly sure, but I think they actually released the jump pad first. But whatever, it doesn't matter. That's the third item you could use to jump high. Now what we're gonna do in this video is to use all these items to jump into the highest possible height you could ever reach in this game. So let's get started from right here, from top of this mountain or small hill or whatever. I'm gonna keep going up until I break the height limit. Yes, by the way, there is a height limit for building in this game, and I'm gonna show it to you right now. So yeah, what you want to do is to keep building up until that height limit is done. And as you can see right here, the height limit is over. Now in case this is not obvious enough, do not ever try doing this in a burial game, because anyone who's going to see you is going to shoot the stairs, and that's it, game's over. Now once you break the height limit for building in this game, you won't be able to build anything on top of the last ramp, so you'll have to go down a little one ramp for you to be able to build as much as you can. So yeah, go down one ramp and just build yourself a ton of floors. It doesn't matter how many floors you need. I mean, you can build as many floors as you want. I'm doing this in playground in case that's not obvious enough, and I don't need this thing anymore. Yeah, let's just get rid of this thing real quick, so I don't really need it anymore. But yeah, what I'm trying to say here is that yeah, you can build yourself a nice additional map in this game. That's the second map that I'm building right now on the top right here. Alright, from all the items that we've used to jump high right here, we're gonna use them to reach the highest possible level we could ever reach in this game when it comes to height. So basically what you need is to place a jump pad down here. There we go. Alright, so obviously you can simply use this jump pad to jump as high as possible from here, but that's not exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, yeah, that's one way to do it, and you will reach the ground so safely, and that will actually get you into a very good height. But in order for you to get additional height, what you want to do is to place a bouncer right next to it on a wall like that. There we go. Alright, before I start doing that, I'm gonna give you a little bit of advice. I will actually suggest you to place some walls in here so that you will not fall down, and it's gonna be annoying, I mean, you can still go up, but it's gonna be annoying if you fall down. Now the problem here is that we have broken the build limit in the game, so we can't go upper than that. But let's just hope that you won't have to go upper than that. But in case, just place a bunch of ramps here as well. Like, try to be as safe as possible. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, place a bunch of things right here. Now, like I said, we have broken the limit, so if we go just one block higher, we can't do anything about it. But just try to be as safe as possible. Actually, you know what? It will be better if you actually place the walls right next to the jump pad as well. Now, that's not exactly just for safety, but it's also to make it easier. You know what I'm saying? I mean, when you bounce and you hit the wall, you will go back to it, so it will still be doable. Anyways, what you want to do is to go to your bouncer like that, and that's it. You will actually jump as high as possible in the game, and you've basically reached the highest level you could reach in the game. Like, I don't think you could possibly jump higher than that. That was the maximum point you could reach in the game. And yeah, he will just land safe and sound. And yeah, holy shit, we landed exactly in a freaking present, or whatever you want to call it. What the hell is it called? A drop or something? A dropping present, yeah, whatever. But yeah, what are the chances? Anyways, yeah, that's basically the highest point you could ever reach in the game. Now, you can actually do the same exact thing with an impulse grenade instead of the bouncer, but I believe that the bouncer actually makes you jump higher. So yeah, the impulse grenade is also a method that you could use to actually, you know, level up the jump with the jump pad a little bit. But in my personal opinion, I think that the bouncer just maximizes it. You know, it gives you the highest jump you could ever do. And yeah, basically that information might be useful in Battle Royale. If you have many items for jumping, you can mix them together so that you will get the maximum jump you could do. I'm not exactly sure if that's useful or not. I mean, it might be useful in the ending when you want to reach a certain location without anyone shooting at you. So yeah, the higher you get, the safer you are, obviously. But anyways, yeah, that's how you jump to the highest point you could ever reach in this game. And that's all. That's what I say, guys. Later. Bye.